Shalom Akims. This is Psalms chapter we're just gonna go straight off into it. And this is a psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. Okay. So starting off, this verse 1. O God, thou art my Elahiah. Now he was in the wilderness, okay, of Judah. Okay, being that we are in the wilderness of Judah now, and being around and amongst the 2/3. Okay, they are like a wilderness because at times, at times our people act pretty wild. They act pretty wild, and we're in the valley of the shadow of darkness, of death. The shadow of death. That's which is America. Okay. Okay. So let's start it off again. O Yahweh, thou art my Elahiah. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for for thee in a dry and thirsty land. Okay, because pretty soon, where no water is, pretty soon that's what's about to happen to America. America is about to be a thirsty, dry land. Okay, because in a minute, either Putin, China, Russia, one of these different countries, they're going to send a thermonuclear bomb over America. Once that detonates, that becomes an EMP. That's going to shut everything down. Electricity, natural gas for cooking and heating, water, gasoline distributions. I mean, you name it. Everything's going to be shut down. The ATMs, people are not going to be able to go to the ATM and get any money. Okay. And so the grocery stores are not going to be able to service people. You know, the gas stations, convenience stores, they're not going to be able to service people. People are going to get mad, angry in the night. They're going to bust into those places, which is going to prompt martial law. You know, plus whatever terrorist attack that may, other terrorist attacks that may happen to go along with that. I mean, there's some devastating things that are about to happen to America. It truly is. Next verse. To see thy power and thy glory is what we're looking for. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to take care of us, to take care of his men, and to reveal us, and to strengthen us. Okay, Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. When the enemy try to come in like a flood, that Yahushua, the spirit of Yahushua, lifts us up, us 144,000, as a standard lifted up against the enemy. Okay, so that's what that's about. Okay, okay. To see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Okay, the sanctuary is us. Okay, the sanctuary is us. If you want to see Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you got to come into the sanctuary. Okay, because they're not in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They are not inside them Christian and Catholic churches. They are not with those TV evangelists. They're not inside the mosques. They're not inside those sad little church places. You know what I'm saying? You got to come into the sanctuary where two or more gather in the name of Yahweh. There he shall be also. Okay? You got to come into the sanctuary. Okay? That means you got to seek who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Because thou loving kindness is better than life. My lips shall praise thee. Okay? Because we do that. We praise Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. With stammering lips, we put forth the sacrifice of the calves of our lips as we do this foolish thing called preaching, as we push this truth in a world of wickedness. in a world that's designed for wickedness. That's why it's called such a foolish thing, because we're trying to preach this word as a warning out to our people. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17, we're trying to warn our people to let our people know that they're on the wrong path, they're on a wicked path. They need to come off that wicked path, come onto the righteous path. Seek ye the Mashiach Yahushua, lest ye be destroyed. Okay, we're trying to warn our people so they can come into understanding. Okay, so they can come into understanding. Okay, thus will I bless. Okay, and we hold up the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua from our lips. We push forth the truth of the name. Okay, it says so. Baruch chapter 2 verse 32. In the land of thy captivity, they shall think upon my name. And we do. We think upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua because we are in the land of our captivity. And we think upon the name of who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. Thus will I bless thee while I live. And that's what we do. We Second Peter's in chapter 1 verse 10. We do our due diligence to show the calling of our election is assured. Okay, we do this. Okay, daily. I will lift up my hands in thy name. That just like I put forth. I made using my hands. I made a sign that I placed over the archway of the front part of my house. In Phoenician ancient Paleo, it's the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. So that all those that go by my house, the front part of my house, they can see who? Yahweh's name, Yahushua's name. Okay, that their name be amplified. Okay, from here. And also, Proverbs chapter 18 verse 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. Because that's what this house is about. It is about righteousness. It is about a righteous order. Okay, next verse. My soul shall be satisfied as with myrrh and fatness. Okay, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips. And that's what we do. Because we know the time is coming when we're going to have all that our brothers have put together here on this earth. All that goodness is going to be amplified because we glorify who? Yahushua says it in his word. John chapter 17, verse 9 on through. Okay, we glorify him. We are thine that Yahweh has given unto Yahushua. Okay, and all thine are mine, and all mine that glorified. I am glorified in them. Okay, who's that them? Us, the 144,000 righteous men of the Mashiach Yahushua. Next verse. When I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches. Okay, because we are children of the light. We are not in darkness. Okay, we are not asleep. We are awoken. Okay, awakened by who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, because we know the time is going to come when he's going to come as a thief in the night. Okay, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 2 Peter chapter 3. Okay, I think that may be 10, verse 10, I think, if not Salaki, but chapter 3. Moving on to the next verse. Because thou hast been my help. Okay, and Yahweh has been my help. Helping me with this house, rebuilding it, cleaning it, refurbishing it, and holding on to it. Okay, because this is my home, and Yahweh is giving it to me to be my house. Okay, for me, a place for me to be, until he calls me up. Okay, and that's what this house is. Okay, my little place. Okay, my little space where Yahweh has placed me until he calls me up. Okay, and no man and no woman, no child, no one can come asunder. Okay, no one. Okay, because thou hast been my help. Okay, because Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, has been my help, my refuge. Okay, my fortress. Okay, my everything. Okay. Therefore, in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. Okay, because the chariots are all about my house, about my home. Now, Psalm chapter 34, verse 7. The angels of the Lord encampeth round and about them that fear him and delivered them. Okay? So I can expect to be delivered out of whatever mess that is thrown at me from the left hand side. Yahweh is still standing strong for me on the right hand side. And I'm glad of that, because that is what I need, okay, to sustain me. Okay, because man cannot live by bread alone. He must have the nurturing of what? This word. This word must be upon him. My soul followeth hard after thee. Okay, because we follow Yahweh Shai throughout the regeneration. We follow him. Okay, because why? We know all the good that we do follows us. And so at the end of our working hard or doing what we do, we labor until our rest. Okay, why? Because we want to be crowned. Songs of Solomon chapter 5 started verse 16. We want to be crowned by who? Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. Okay, you know, we want Yahweh to keep us from the hour of darkness. You know, and to the reason why we Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, we keep the word of thy patience. Okay, Psalm chapter 119 verse 94. For I am yours, save me, for I have kept thy precepts. We keep thy word by precepts. Why? Because Deuteronomy, Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9 through 15. How do we teach him? Who's him? That him, Jacob. That represents us. Jacob represents us. How are we to be taught? By precept. Precept must be taught precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little, there a little, here a little, there a little. That's how you learn the scriptures, and that's how you teach the scriptures, and that's how you receive the power within the word, and that's how you are have an established connection with Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Okay, that's how you have that oneness. Okay, in the word by precepts. That's how you learn. Okay, and that's how we hear this spiritual rhythm. You know, John chapter 10 verse 27. My sheep, they hear me. They know my voice, and I know them. Okay, and they follow me. Okay, so we're gonna follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, those who are his sheep, those of us that are numbered to the right hand side. Okay, because each and every person, like Romans chapter 8 verse 28 through 32, each and every person is destined to one way or another, either to the right or to the left. The sheep or the goat, the book of life or the book of death. Okay, you're numbered one way or the other. There is no such thing you got free will. No, each and every man's footsteps are ordered by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. And that's just the truth of the matter. My soul followeth hard after thee. Okay, and that's what we do. Thy right hand upholdeth me. Okay, lifts us up, because we are in the hands of who? Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. So our enemies can only be what? Made into a footstool for us to rest the heels of our feet upon. You know? Once you come into this understanding, who's running the show? It's Yahweh that's running the show, both the right hand and the left hand. And we are in his right hand. Okay? And so whatever happens on the left hand side, we know that we are covered by the right hand, because we are in the right hand of Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. Next verse. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. The lower parts of the earth, which would be some would say the grave, which would mean hellish conditions. They go into the hellish conditions, the darkness of the earth. They going straight off in the darkness. That means that they're gonna stumble and fall in the darkness and not know why. And I curse that upon my enemies. Yahweh, curse upon my enemies, that they stumble in the darkness, place them in darkness, and in the darkness that they are in, that they stumble and know not why they stumble, but they stumble, and they are on a slippery, sliding slope, that they cannot catch grip to do any wrong against me. Okay, Second Ezra chapter 2 verse 20. My enemies, they envy me, but there's nothing that they can do against me. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem HaKadosh, and thus saith the prayers of a righteous man. James chapter 5 verse 16. Okay, the fervent affectionate prayers of a righteous man revealeth much. Okay, and so we come to the understanding of that. Okay, next verse. They shall fall by the sword. Okay, they shall fall by the sword. That means shot dead. That means whatever calamities that the Lord places upon them, it's gonna be by the sword that they shall fall. Okay, they're gonna be messed up. They're gonna be slaughtered. Number them to the sword. Isaiah chapter 65 verse 12. Therefore I shall number ye to the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter. Number them to the sword, O Lord. Okay? Number them to the sword. Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. O Lord, arise, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Cast him down, disappoint him. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, deliver me, Yahweh. Deliver me. Deliver my soul, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, cast down the wicked. Okay, which is thy sword. Cast them down, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yah. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Okay, amen. Shalom. They shall fall by the sword. Yes, they shall. They shall fall by the sword. No weapon formed against me. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me shall fall. Okay, shall fall in judgment. Shall fall. Shall be slaughtered. You understand me? Shall be slaughtered. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be cast down. Okay? Shall fall, shall be destroyed. You understand? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They shall be a portion for foxes. That means they're gonna be devoured. They're gonna be ripped to pieces. Teeth of wild beasts. Sirach chapter 39, verse 28, verse 29, and verse 30. Okay? Okay, teeth of wild beasts, they're gonna be destroyed, ripped to pieces. Okay. Next verse. But the king shall rejoice in Yahweh. Everyone that sweareth by him shall glory. But the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped. Okay, and that's what it is. Okay, it's time for those that have spoken out against me, time for them to be stopped. Okay, because I raise up the glory of the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, I rise up and lift up his name. Okay, and I serve who? I serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Remember, in this truth, you had to be serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to the best of your ability. Okay, even through your afflictions, to the best of your ability, serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. If you're not a good speaker, maybe you're a good teacher. You know, if you're not a good teacher, maybe you're good at prophesying. If not that, then maybe you're good as a helper. There's something that you can do to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, I think it's 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8. You can do nothing against the truth, but only for the truth. You understand? So whatever you do, you're doing it for the truth. Okay, and the truth is Yahushua. You're doing it for Yahushua. Okay, and that's just the bottom line of it. Okay, the end. Okay, the end. I hope you've been edified by this word. Okay, we push this truth to make sure that our brothers receive this word in sincerity. Okay, we push this truth to make sure that our brothers can understand and receive this truth. And you Aquiums, that you too, okay, receive this truth. Because y'all coming in at a time that y'all need to come in, okay? Before society breaks down, before Amos chapter 8, verse 11, when there's a famine in the word. Because these videos that we push out here in through the internet is like whispering winds, whispering words in the wind, okay? To come across your ears when you tune onto the videos. Okay, and that start teaching you the truth, so you can learn this truth, learn this knowledge, and that you can have a relationship with who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. So make sure you press the like and subscribe buttons, okay? Because we need more subscribers for the algorithms of this video channel, okay? This YouTube channel, okay? So I am your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit, okay? We'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders and bishops of the great millstone that taught us this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elects.